Oh, hello there, boys and girls. Well, I wasn't expecting you. How are you doing? I was just sitting down to my dinner today. Spaghetti and syrup. Ooh, it's so yummy. It's good. Put some more on here. Oh, I think it's missing. I need a little more Lucky Charms. Yeah, that makes everything better. Oh, sugar, sugar, and more sugar. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Oh, yeah. It's too hot still. All right. All right. While that cools down, how about I tell you a story of my favorite elf, Buddy the Elf. All right, let's do it. It's so much fun. He had such a wonderful time in New York. Oh, look, there's a picture of him. That's Buddy. All right, here we go. Buddy the Elf. This is the story of how Buddy the Elf saved Christmas. It's a story that begins many years ago. One Christmas Eve, Santa Claus slid down the chimney of an orphanage with his sack full of toys. While he was eating some cookies the children had left out for him, a little baby crawled into the sack. That's him. That's Buddy. Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to get ahead of myself. All right. On Christmas morning, Santa and his elves were celebrating another successful year of gift giving when they heard a strange noise coming from the toy sack. It was a baby. It's a baby in the sack. It's a baby. One of the older elves adopted the baby and named him Buddy. Although Buddy grew twice as fast, he was no different from the other elf children, and he had more Christmas spirit than anyone. And here's the codes that the elves live by. Number 1, treat every day like Christmas. I do that. Number 2, there's room for everyone on the nice list. And number 3, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. I'm singing, and I'm singing, and I'm cheerful. I have spirit. That's right. Christmas singing leads to Christmas spirit. But it wasn't always easy being a human in an elf world. Buddy could never make toys as fast as the other elves could. I'm the worst toy maker in the world. I'm a cotton-headed ninny-muggins. That's a bad word in the elf world. But here comes Ming Ming to save the day. You're not a cotton-headed ninny-muggins. You're just special. And he was special. Buddy did his best to fit in. But Papa Elf knew that he had to tell Buddy the truth. Papa Elf told the story of how Buddy had come to the North Pole as a baby. His human father, Walter, never knew that Buddy was born. Walter lived in a magical place called New York City with his family. But that wasn't all. Santa had one more surprising thing to tell Buddy. Your father, he's on the naughty list. No! Not the naughty list! Oh, that's the worst thing! Some people just... Wait, this is still Santa talking. Well, some people just lose sight of what's important in life, Santa explained. That doesn't mean he can't find his way back again. Maybe all he needs is a little Christmas spirit. Well, Buddy was determined to bring Christmas spirit cheer to his father and to all of New York City if he could. Buddy said goodbye to Santa, the elves, and Papa Elf. He knew they would always be there for him. "Bye, Buddy. Hope you find your dad," said Mr. Narwhal. Buddy traveled through the 7 levels of the candy cane forest, past the sea of swirly, twirly gumdrops, and then he walked through the Lincoln Tunnel. Oh, that's so scary. Look at that big old bus. Scary. Buddy quickly learned that New York City truly was a magical place. He made new friends, got his shoes shine. Look at that. It tickles his feet. He ran circles through the revolving door. He ran so many times he threw up. But then he went and he ran again. It was so much fun. Yeah, it's magical. And he played hopscotch on the crosswalk. That looks like so much fun. Finally, Buddy went to see his father, who worked in an office in the Empire State Building. But Buddy's dad didn't want to see him. He didn't believe that Buddy was his son or an elf. And he ordered him to leave. Buddy left feeling discouraged. But then he saw something that made him smile. A big store all decked out for Christmas. Inside, a girl named Jovi was decorating a Christmas tree. Buddy was glad to meet another human who shared his appreciation for elf culture. Jovi told him that Santa would be visiting the store the next day. Buddy was so excited to see Santa again. Oh, it'd been so long. So Buddy stayed up all night decorating the store in preparation for Santa's arrival. Oh, look at all the lights. Oh, there's lights and there's paper snowflakes. Oh, it's so magical. It's just so magical. Christmas is magical. But when Santa arrived the next morning, Buddy realized that he was an imposter. "You smell like beef and cheese. You're not the real Santa. You sit on a throne of lies." And then he ripped off the fake Santa beard, and all the children screamed, "Ah!" They screamed. He caused such a ruckus that the store manager called Buddy's dad to pick him up. But the store manager was a nice guy. He was a gentleman named Wanda. Very nice man. It's hard to turn pages. But I'm going to get it. Here we go. We're back at it. Buddy met his dad's wife, Emily, and their son, Michael, which was his brand new brother. He had a brother now. They were much friendlier than his dad. At dinner, Buddy told his family about the 4 main food groups that elves eat. There's candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup. Feel better now, Rudy? Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Buddy's dad had a whole list of things. No, Buddy had a whole list of things that he wanted to do with his dad. Number 1, make snow angels for 2 hours, go ice skating, eat a whole roll of cookie dough as fast as he can, and snuggle. But Buddy's dad didn't want to do any of those things. All he wanted to do was work. So, Buddy went to work with his dad. He had tried coffee. Blah. He helped answer the phones. Hello, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Sounds nice. And he sorted packages in a shiny mailroom. But he had fun down there. Buddy hadn't forgotten about Jovi, though, the girl from the store. On Christmas Eve, they skipped down the sidewalk together. He showed her a sparkly Christmas tree in a store window, and she showed him the biggest tree in all of New York City. That's the Rockefeller Center tree. Yeah, it's huge. Buddy was so excited that he interrupted a big meeting at his dad's office to tell him all about Jovi. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows about it. He was so excited about Jovi. But Buddy's dad didn't want to be interrupted. Get out, he said. Buddy was so upset that he decided to run away. Oh, he left a note behind for his dad on his Etch-a-Sketch. I'm so sorry I ruined your lives and crammed 11 cookies into the VCR. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere. I'll never forget you. Love, Buddy. So sad. When Michael told his dad that Buddy was missing, Walter felt sorry for yelling at him. Good. He knew what he had to do. Walter's boss didn't want him to leave the meeting, but Walter said that nothing was more important than finding his son. Well, way to go, Walter. Buddy was on his way out of the city, but then he saw something strange overhead. It was Santa's sleigh, and it was falling from the sky. Oh my goodness, what's he going to do? Buddy found Santa in Central Park. My sleigh can't fly without Christmas spirit, and there's no Christmas spirit anymore, Santa explained. I need an elf's help. But Santa, I'm not an elf. Buddy, you're more of an elf than anyone I ever met. It's true. Suddenly, Walter and Michael burst through the trees. They had been looking for Buddy all night. Buddy, I need to apologize, Walter said. You've been right about everything, and I don't want you to leave. You're my son, and I love you. I love you too, Dad. Oh, it was so special. What a magical moment. This magic moment. Never mind. While Buddy helped Santa fix the sleigh, Walter and Michael joined Emily and Jovi in the crowd outside Central Park. They needed to help people find their Christmas spirit. And then Jovi remembered that what Buddy had told her. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. So they started singing, and they were singing. And one by one, everyone began to sing. It's working, Buddy exclaimed. Everyone except for Walter. Dad, you have to sing. Finally, Walter joined in. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, Walter's getting the Christmas spirit. Just in the nick of time, Santa's sleigh soared into the sky. There was so much Christmas spirit in the air that the sleigh flew all the way to the top of the Empire State Building. Way up there. Look at it. Oh, my goodness. The next day was Christmas. Oh, it was the best Christmas ever because Buddy got to spend it with his whole family, doing all his favorite things, singing and giving gifts and snuggling. Oh, how sweet. And that's the story of how, with a little help, Buddy the Elf managed to save Christmas. And his spirit saved a lot of other people too. Isn't that magical? Buddy the Elf, a human that was really an elf. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's a good book. That's a good magical Christmas book. Well, I'm so glad you came to visit me. I'm pretty sure my dinner's cooled off, so I'm going to enjoy this, but I sure thank you for coming, and I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.